Carli is here tonight. She's from Lifescape Community Services. So we're going to learn a little bit about volunteering. That's what we're talking about today, right? Thanks for being here. So tell me about these volunteer fairs.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. So Lifescape, obviously everybody knows us, in the area as a senior services agency, and we have a grant through our Americorps Senior program. And we were able to launch these two and sponsor these two volunteer fairs. The first one's going to be in Rockford. Okay. So that's super exciting for the Rockford area. Tomorrow. Wednesday.
Awesome.
Yeah, super great. 9 to 1 at IBEW, and the address is on our website or online here. And then on Friday, we will be down in Dixon, which is the 4th, from 9 to 1 again at the Loveland Community Center. So super excited. The event spaces have been great. They're really prepared for us, which I appreciate. And the event purpose is for anyone, any age, to come out and find an opportunity that fits their needs, their hobbies, their interests. They have that person right there with them to kind of interact with. You can sign up right there. So it's really about like a person face to face right there and finding your passion.
I love the idea of this because volunteering is a great thing, right?
So needed, yes.
So many of us don't do it because we fear commitment, and I mean that in the nicest way. Yeah. We don't want to promise something we can't fulfill, right? So we think volunteering is about every Monday at 3 o'clock, but there's so many other options.
So many more options. And yes, there are going to be positions clearly that need that consistency. Lifescape, like our Meals on Wheels drivers, we clearly need that consistency. But then we have office work options. People have environmental options where you can kind of go and come as you go. So there's so many different options. We have volunteers that do 1 day a year for that one event that they love, or 1,000 hours a year. We've had multiple people that have 1,000 hours, but when, where, who, what, you get to decide, and it's so cool. Great. Yeah.
So tell me about some of the people that will be there, like representing different volunteer options.
So we have anything from like Habitat for Humanity, the Restore, building houses, any AARP. Everybody just did their taxes. So if you're interested in that, there will be that. And like I said, environmental. So whether you want to cut down some trees or help, spread seeds, kind of like that. We have hospice options, which is really great. Chamber of Commerce will be there to represent. Just the City of Rockford options, Lifescape, obviously. All around, like I said, different avenues for people.
And why are volunteers so important to these community organizations?
Great question. So for myself, I really appreciate this question because as a volunteer director at Lifescape, we're nonprofit. Yeah. Nonprofits only get so much of their budget, and so much we can handle. And we need those volunteers then to assist in the programs that help feed, our community, that help service our community. Volunteers are needed to help kind of pick up the extra tasks and jobs that maybe an agency can't afford or keep up with. You don't want to burn out your staff either. Right. So volunteering is so important. You're like I said, you're serving your community. You're right there helping someone else. And there are so many health benefits then for yourself. Less stress. It's always good to help someone. You feel better, better sleep, all of that for yourself as well. So it benefits everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. So where is the best place for us to get more information about what you do and these events?
Yeah, so go to our website, www.lifescapeservices.org. The events are on there for both locations. If anybody has questions, they can call us, 815-963-1609. And our lovely receptionist will help them out. But it should be great. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it sounds like a perfect week for this. And I'm sure if somebody can't make it tomorrow or Friday, they can reach out to you.
Totally.
Everyone who's going to be there, and you can help them make that connection.
Well, and the one other nice thing about us sponsoring this is our Americorps Senior program. It's meant to do that just to begin with. So if you're 55 and over, come reach out to us in general too, because we can find the right fit. That's part of our job to begin with.
Well, awesome. It sounds like a good job.
It's good.
Well,
thank you.
Carli, thanks so much for being here. Tuesday Tips is next with Erin from State Line Kids. We'll be right back.